It's one thing to underachieve as a team who is suffering from bad management, poor tactics, bad strategy, uh, lack of depth off the bench, lack of talent, doesn't have a lot of resources or money going to the federation. Surely, teams, minuscule teams in world soccer, like Bhutan, Central Asian country, who I believe is close to last place in the FIFA rankings, San Marino, small, tiny country landlocked in the Italian Alps, even Gibraltar, which is just a British territory off the coast of Spain bordering Morocco. But there's something different entirely when a country that is lush in talent and resources and who is such a powerhouse in the sport that is long heralded as a team that should always perform well and win competitions consistently and perpetually underperforms. What's the reason for that then? What's the reason for failure? Specifically in finals. Again, and again. To give some examples of these teams before I explain what I think the reasoning behind it is, I want to give two examples. The Ivory Coast national team of 2006 to 2015, long held as Africa's greatest generation of a national side produced since the Nigerian Super Eagles of the early 90s. What have they had to show for it? Players like Didier Drogba, the Toure brothers, Dindane, Domarode, Gervinho, Doumbia. What have they had to show for it, for the national side? 3 World Cups in a row the Ivory Coast have reached, 2006, 2010, and 2014, all billed as potential dark horses to go far in the tournament. Yes, even in 2014. Couldn't get out of the groups. Finished 2 or 3 times in the finals of the African Cup of Nations between 2006 and 2013. Lost every single one of them. It was only, and ironically enough, when Didier Drogba retired and left the squad after the 2014 World Cup, that the Ivory Coast finally shed their cocoon of underachievers and won the African Cup of Nations in 2015, possibly with their worst squad in years. Albeit in an unconvincing manner, but they won it nonetheless. Why did it take so long for them to win it? To win anything, really. Another example, the final one I want to use, and I think the best example of a team that has underachieved so much in the last decade or more, has been Argentina. 1993. What does 1993 and myself have in common? That was the year I was born. That's what we have in common. The year I was born was the last time Argentina have won a major trophy with their senior national side. That was the 1993 Copa America. Since then, and especially in the last 12 or 13 years, dating back to 2004, Argentina have finished with 5 silver medals from 5 finals losses. Might be 6, I'm not sure. 2004 Copa America, silver medals. 2005 Confederations Cup, silver medals. 2011 Copa America, hosted on home soil. Quarterfinal exit on penalties to Uruguay, the eventual champion. 2014, and this is where it starts to get really painful for contemporary Argentine fans. 2014 World Cup final loss. 2015, the next summer, Copa America final loss. 2016 Copa America Centenario loss. I'm glad I didn't put money on it because in all 3 tournaments I bet Argentina to win it, and they finished as second place. Why? Why can't this incredibly talented group of Argentine players win a major trophy? This isn't a once in a generation type of Argentine team. Argentina constantly produces talent, but they can't win a trophy. The reasons I gave earlier in this video, money, coaching, tactics, etc., I don't think it applies here. I think it's something deeper. I think it's the psychological burden, that heavy albatross around the neck of expectations to live up to full potential. Argentine media is very critical of their national squad. Messi is berated all the time, even when he puts blood, sweat, and tears on for his team. The pressure is immense. And I don't know about you, but there's a sort of tragic Shakespearean poetic irony in the fact that a team whose country is Latin for the word argentum, which means silver, finally can always finds themselves collecting a dusty trove of silver medals. That's something else. So then, how can all of it just be explained? I think it was Soren Kierkegaard, the Danish philosopher, who once said that anxiety is being in a position where one is dizzy from freedom. Now, what does that mean? Well, to put it in layman's terms, it means that one is in a position to achieve absolute greatness and finally live up to the burdensome expectations placed upon them. They hit a mental roadblock. They just stop. They underperform. They don't play like themselves. And I think that's exactly what's happening to teams like an Ivory Coast or in Argentina. And there are more examples. But those are just the two that quickly came to my mind that I thought were the two best to give here in this video. I don't want to make this video too long. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe. What is it that you think is the reason for teams falling at the final hurdle all the time? Do you think I'm wrong, and maybe it is having to do with talent or tactics or formations or lineups or whatever? Or do you agree with me that it is a psychological barrier that has yet to been broken through? And yeah, we'll have a conversation below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys around later. Tomorrow my video will be there's a short video tomorrow about the Beach World Cup, which starts on Thursday. I'm going to give my predictions for that. There's not much to talk about in the world of soccer right now because April is sort of an odd month. We won't really get the ball rolling until late May or June because it's the year before a World Cup, so there's really not that much going on. There's a lot of minor tournaments here and there. Champions League is wrapping up, but I'll try to produce as much content as possible. If you guys have any ideas for videos below, let me know. And till then, peace.